We are here with Dr. John Poling. He is, first of all, he's a neurologist. He's also the father of Hannah Poling. Her case of autism diagnosis was conceded by the federal government as having been contributed to by vaccines.
My daughter's medical problems, which are autism, encephalopathy, seizures, were brought on by vaccination.
That's startling, I think, for a lot of people to hear that.
I wouldn't have believed it till it happened to me, until I saw a normal 18-month-old toddler descend into autism. I wouldn't have believed it was possible.
Soon after this news piece came out, there was a gag order put out. They settled out of court. The vaccine court paid the Polings and said they could never speak on this issue again. Here's Sanjay Gupta just a couple of years later talking about vaccines and autism. Now remember, he was the one that interviewed John Poling himself. But here's what he has to say now.
We don't know what causes autism. I mean, that's fair to say. We're not sure as a scientific community what causes autism, but we know that vaccines do not. There really is no link. Someone could make the argument that vaccines have actually been protective against autism. So it's really, there's nothing there.
With the exception of CBS, every major media outlet in the United States shares at least one board member with at least one drug company. Let me put it in perspective for you. These board members wake up, they go to a meeting at Merck or Pfizer, and then they have their driver take them over to a meeting with NBC to decide what kind of programming that network is going to air. They can't be honest and objective about Big Pharma because Big Pharma pays their bills. Drug companies spend about $5 billion a year on advertising with these corporate media outlets.
And the fact that you try and, peg me or anybody else with somehow being responsible or not fixing it in some way, I think is ludicrous.